Good morning to all. Today we will start our revision time. Already all the chapters, 4 chapter taught you in the different video during our session time. Now regarding with the exam, let us have some summarized revision. First of all, you should know what will come in your question paper, means the pattern of the question paper. So you will have the same pattern of the question paper as you had earlier for the first semester, means 100 mark of the question paper, where the first part tick the correct statement and there you have to write the attempt the 5 questions. You have to write your answer with the option, okay, as you have done in the first semester. Then you will have the fill in the blanks. It will have the 10 blanks, so it will carry the 10 marks. So this you have to write in your answer. True and false, this will also carry the 10 mark. You will have the 10 statement, whether the statements are true or the false. Then you will have the match the following. So one side question and one side your answer, correct answer. So in such way you will write match the following. Then you will have explain the term. You will have the 5 question and each question will carry the 2 mark. So this also you have to write the question and you have to explain the term. Then you will have the next part. It is related with the answer in brief. So you have to attempt the any 5 question for your answer. Each question will carry the 4 marks. So check it carefully. Suppose you will attempt question number 2 first or question number 3 or 4. Whatever question first, don't change the question number. In such way you have to write your answer. Then you will have the question in detail one and there you will have to attempt the 6 question. Each question will carry the 5 mark. So there also you will check each and every question and then you will write. Please count after the attempt of the questions. So no question should be left. And there will be the 5 mark for the internal assessment as you have completed your work and given within the time. According to that base you will receive the number. So this is about your question paper. For detail, before the first semester I made the video live session time period only, so you can check there and already informed in your classes. Okay, now regarding with the portion, so you all are knowing you will have the 4 chapter. Number 1, the Delhi Sultanate, the Mamluk dynasty. Chapter number 4. Chapter number 5, government, society and culture under the Delhi Sultanate. Question number 6, the Vijayanagar and Bahmani kingdom. Then you are having the Constitution of India in the civics part. So all together you will have the 4 different chapters and all the chapters you have to learn in thorough way. In your chapter number 4, the Delhi Sultanate, the Mamluk dynasty, there you read about the number of dynasties which are related with the Delhi Sultanate. Yes, after the defeat of Prithviraj Chauhan, how Muhammad Ghori occupied over Delhi and then his successor, they were the beginners of the slave dynasty. The first name you read about the Qutbuddin Aibak, about Qutbuddin Aibak, his era and his character, about his construction you read in detail. Then the next ruler was the Iltutmish, who was famous for his different system. First of all, he received the certificate through the Caliph of Baghdad as a ruler and then he shifted the capital from Lahore to Delhi, and how he protected Delhi through the Mongol invasion in the vice way and then Ekta system. Then he was having the many other work related with the coins and then about the group of the nobles, how he was able to win everywhere and the era of the culture. Then his era, the only lady ruler Razia Sultana, about her struggle and finally within the 4 years how she lost her life. She was the daughter of Iltutmish. Then you read about the Ghiyasuddin Balban, one of the noble of Iltutmish, a strict ruler of Delhi, how he crushed the power of the nobles and also Mongol. And in his time period, he was really having a good era. Afterward, we had the Khilji dynasty, and basically Jalaluddin Khilji and Alauddin Khilji. So most of the work related with Alauddin Khilji, how he conquered at the area of the north and then area of the Deccan and south related with his one of the slave that is known as the Malik Kafur. He was the general also, and he known as the Kafur Hazar Dinari. So he was the man who was able to control over the Deccan side. Then his Mongol policy was one of the strict policy, and same way he crushed the power of the nobles. His administrative policy was so good in the history. Economic reform is always famous. Market control policy, whatever control he brought for the market, and the severe punishment about the weight, measure, all the things are related there. His military achievements are also well good and organized. Taxation policy and art and architecture. Like during the era of Kutubuddin Aibak, construction of Qutub Minar, nearby the Qutub Minar, Alai Minar was famous by him. In his court, like different Amir Khusro, Malik Muhammad Jaisi, these type of the people were there. Then we had a history about the Tughlaq dynasty, and there we read about the Ghiyasuddin Tughlaq and Muhammad bin Tughlaq, and basically the third one Firoz Shah Tughlaq. Muhammad bin Tughlaq, a wisest fool, and basically his era is full of the scheme. Taxation in the Doya, transfer of capital, token currency, expansion of policy. His failures are basically famous. Firoz Shah Tughlaq, famous for the construction of the city, construction of the different activities related with the agriculture. In his time period, he was weak in the military general, but his era is famous with the social reform. Then Timur invasion over Delhi, and then there were the foundation of the Sayyid dynasty and then Lodi dynasty. A comparative study of the Khalji and Tughlaq is also mentioned in your part. So in the chapter you have to prepare the new word, tick the correct option, fill in the blank, true and false, match the following, answer brief, answer in detail. This is about your chapter number 4. So this you have to prepare. For more detail you can check the rest of the videos. Thank you children.